Hi guys, this is Market Mind. So in this video, I'll be explaining a trade recap or a trade I took on gold right here. So let's get onto it now. So this is coming from 4 hours time frame. So this is an OCL rejection. We can see clearly from here. Price is currently rejecting this OCL. Then after price rejected this OCL right here, the next thing is to go to one time frame lower, like 1 hour time frame, to check for breakout. And right here, this is the breakout. Can you see? So price gave a breakout right here, and then as usual we will be taking our entry from the apex, and this is the apex right here. So price took a very long time before coming to the apex. I did this analysis since like around October 7, around here, yeah. And then it got back to the entry right here, October 9. That's a very long way. And then feared that price might like want to take out the entry, so you don't want to like take a direct entry from this level, right? So you can see the next thing is to wait for your confirmation entry from this level right here. You want to wait for a confirmation entry from this level. So this is the apex right here. It has liquidity right here, right? So this is a nice apex level that you want to use as an entry. So price came for this apex, and then the next thing you want to do is a normal storyline again for your confirmation. So this is 1 hour time frame rejections. So after the 1 hour time frame rejections, you want to go to 15 minutes time frame for a breakout, right? And can you see? So on the 15-minute time frame for a breakout, when you want to use your breakout, the breakout is going to be very, very far away, right? That is where the breakout is supposed to be, but very far away. So in this case, you want to use an internal structure. So an internal structure, something like when you have a huge candle, and then you want to look for an internal breakout to the upside that has inducement. So you come back to the apex here and then use it. So this kind of thing is what you want to expect from the market. Price coming to this level, and then this is going to be the inducement right here, and this is going to be the internal breakout you want to look out for. So you'll be taking the entry around here. So that's basically what happened right here on gold on the 15 minutes time frame. Can you see? So price got into this level, into this apex right here, and this is the inducement. Can you see? This is the inducement that price used and came into this level, and it has alignment. When you want to pick your entries should always have alignment. So this particular level right here, apex, is also the same apex on 30 minutes, and then when you go to 1 hour time frame, it is also the same apex on the 1 hour time frame. Can you see clearly? And then when you go to 4 hours time frame also, can you see? It is still the same apex level on 4 hours time frame. So definitely that is going to give you the confidence. That is all you need. That is all you need to make you know that, okay, that level is a probability level, because it is a strong level that persists on across all time frames, right? So your entries must have your inducement to make it a good one to take, not especially on gold, right? So the next thing to take a continuation entry, you have these rejections right here again. So this is like a 4 hours rejection again, just like something like this. So this is like a 4 hours rejection. Then the next thing is to come to the 1 hour time frame. So coming to the 1 hour time frame right here, you have a breakout. Can you see? This is a breakout right here. You have on the 1 hour. You see this is a breakout, whatever. So you have a breakout, and then you want to take the entry from the apex. And in this case, the apex has already been rejected here. Can you see? The apex has been used on the 1 hour time frame. Then you want to go to higher time frame. When you go to the 2 hours, the apex has been used on 2 hours again. And so definitely I use this next apex on 2 hours time frame, this fresh level right here. Can you see? This fresh level right here. Or you can decide to perform another storyline again from these 2 hours. So you could say this is 2 hours, reject 2 hours, and you could say you want to go to 30 minutes time frame, right? So you could say this is 2 hours, reject our 30-minute time frame for a breakout. So why then are you using this? So initially you should be using the RBS, right? In this case, you're not using the apex. You should be using the RBS. But why then I refined the entry into this OCL right here? Why is that? Because of alignment, right? And then price tapped into that level. So what is the alignment you need to be seeing? So coming down to 1 hour time frame, can you see the OCL persists on the 1 hour time frame? Can you see coming down to the 2 hours time frame, the OCL persists as a clean support level. So when you have a clean V level, a fresh V level, that's a high probability one, right? That's how it looks like on 2 hours time frame. And then coming to 4 hours time frame, you have an OCL here. refresh OCI right here on the 4 hours time frame. Right, so this is the OCI I picked on the 4 hours time frame that like refined it into this level right here on the 2 hours time frame, and you can see clearly it has a liquidity also. It has like a 4 hours liquidity coming. It has like a 4 hours liquidity that you could use, and I think this trade activated on Friday, right? So this is how it looks like on the 1 hour time frame. So can you see this is the liquidity right here, and then price tapped into that level, and then here you go, targeting the previous high right here. Right, so when you want to pick your target, you want to like this how it looks. Stop loss below the support level right here. Right, so when you want to pick your target, you want to place your target at the next H4 key level you have there. Can you see you have the next H4 key level at this SBR right here? So this is exactly where I left the trade. Can you see? Around here. So this is exactly where I left the trade on the 4 hours time frame, and this is how it looks like on the 1 hour time frame. Can you see? So that's exactly how this particular trade has been playing out, and this is exactly what has been happening on gold of recent. And can you see it's created a new all-time high? So I was actually expecting price to reverse from here, but then created a new high. So we're anticipating and waiting for a new clean setup again on gold. So that is all I have for you today.